Hey guys, Bronco Carl 92 here. So it's Monday, September 10th, and I'm doing some more work on the leaf vacuum project. Yesterday, Sunday, I did some work on it, but I just didn't really feel like doing any videos. Um, I don't know. It was just welding and I guess kind of boring stuff. So I'll show you guys what I did so far, and I got some more stuff to do tonight. I'll video a little of that, and we're moving forward. So, I guess when we left you on Saturday, I had put these two latches on, and that was, we hung the doors. So yesterday, I put another latch on the bottom there. I actually have two more, but I don't think I need to install them. But I bought them just in case. And I actually put this piece of angle on the sides here to kind of tie the structure in a little bit more. Tie it in with this piece down here because the body had a little tendency to rack. And what I did was on the inside, I basically drilled some 5/16 holes through the 16 gauge and plug welded the backside of the angle iron on. And this time I used my 220 welder, and I did use those pliers, but I didn't use the Eastwood tip because it won't fit on that welder. And I had good results this time. I got good penetration into the 1/8 inch, and no welds popped, and it basically held on really good. And what else did I do? I have one temporary screw holding our top on. The top actually is mounted the other way now. It seems to make more sense this way. So that's the way we're going to leave it, and we're gonna put our discharge chute, I guess, either into here, or we may cut it into the metal still. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll have to get everything mocked up, and we're going to see. Also, I welded this piece of angle iron on here, and I did one on the other side. I have one to do on the front. I have to do some trimming on this poly top now. I'm probably going to take this edge off, and we're going to sit this part on the inside of the angle iron and bolt it through. I bought some more bolts so I can bolt this edge on and this edge on, and of course that edge. And I bought a few cans of etch primer, and hopefully we'll get this thing primed up soon. I was talking to a friend of mine at work, and he doesn't think this vent back here is going to be big enough. So maybe before I paint anything, I might paint most of it, or at least prime it. But I'm not going to put any final paint on it until I figure out if I have to do any more venting. I was thinking maybe if I have to do any more venting, maybe I'll just cut a hole in here and put the expanded metal from behind or something. So, like I said, we're working, our way along and doing it. So, I brought my small skill saw out here. It's a little Ryobi 5.5 inch, and I'm going to use that to cut this plastic off. So we'll cut that off, and we'll see how that fits. So we'll put you back on in a little bit. Alright, so I use the skill saw and I zip the sides off, and that fits pretty nice now on the sides. Now I'm gonna see what I can do about holding this thing down in the front. So I'm gonna spin this baby around and take the top off, and I'll do a little welding. Alright, so what I've done is I've clamped this piece of angle iron on the front edge here, upside down, as you can see it, like that. And what I'm hoping that will do is that will act like a hook to catch the front edge of the poly tub. So I'm going to give this a tack now, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so anti-spatter stuff. Big nasty tacks. I could really use a helper. That looks good. What do you think, guys? You like that? I love it. Put some screws in there. Once that thing sits in the sun, that would be much nicer. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I'm gonna weld that up now. Put you guys back on in a bit. Okay, guys. So the fabrication part of the hopper is just about done. The poly top is in place now with that lip, and it's fastened down in the back with 3 self tappers. Inside's done. All I have to do is put my little bit of screening here, expanded metal, but I think before I do that, I'm gonna test this baby out once we have the whole thing put together. So I guess tomorrow I'm going to take the upper portion off the trailer and put on some sawhorses, and we're going to etch prime it. I gave the front a quick shot with the spray can, and like I said, I'll just take it off and I'll do the rest of it off the trailer, and then I'll drop it back on there, and we'll cut our hole in the front here once we start the next phase, which is we're going to mount the motor blower motor, which is over there on the back of here. So the other thing is my neighbor and I were actually looking at this thing, and he mentioned that, well, let's see, you started out with 10 cubic feet, so 20, 30, 40, so he figured we got about 50 cubic feet now, and that's about 1.85 yards. So this thing's going to hold a lot of freaking leaves. So I hope that the wheels and the axle hold up, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, we're going to start on this part hopefully in a day or so. We have to mount the motor on the back here with some brackets. That's a piece of black pipe. So we'll cut that in half, or we'll cut a piece off of it, and we'll put another piece on here. We'll make a little framework so we can slip that on and off, and make the deck adapter, and hopefully we should have this baby done soon. Anyhow, the blower housing I sent to the sandblaster, or actually I was going to send it over to the sandblaster, and Mark told me that he was probably going to want like $50 to do a little sandblasting on that housing, which I think is kind of ridiculous. So I just have to find a new nozzle for my blast cabinet. I can unbury it, and I guess I'll just sandblast it myself. So anyway, I'm going to upload this, and I'll talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. Take care.